We are going, we are doing. Today's the day we look at the market and see what's going on. Hello, everybody. How are you? Vlad's here today, and we are checking out what's going on in the market of fun. So let's check this whole thing out. Let's see what's going on. Let's get on the market. If you're in the group, say hello. Say hello and welcome. We have a lot to talk about. The market is very interesting today, to say the least. So we want to discuss that as well. Just getting everything set up. Any stocks you're looking for us to go over, please comment the stock below. I will review it for you at no charge whatsoever. How cool is that? And help you out. We want everybody to make money here. I am the why guy. I tell you why to buy it, and we give you the whole explanation behind it. How cool is that? Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
I think so. Let's see here. Let's get this going. All right, there I am.
Where they at? Where they at?
Huh? All right, see, I'm here. I'm singing. What's up, everybody? Mayur, what's up, man? How are you? Mayur's actually been one of our most engaged people this last couple of weeks. Welcome back, man. Jamal Choice, what's going on? Dave, Snops, Brian Norris. Let's do this. I love the energy today, man. No, I'm giving you some thumbs up on that. What's up, Wayne? I love this. I love this. Anthony Violanti, how are you? Michael Demisi. I'm loving this energy, guys. This is what I'm talking. You see, energy like this makes me happy. And not just in life, in death and everything else. All right, cool. So let's see. We are going to go over the market. Now, a couple things I want to talk to you about today. We have a lot to go over. One of the things is what's going on, why we are at where we're at, and why it's important to have confirmation. Confirmation is everything. So if you haven't seen confirmation, it's a problem. And I told you guys last week, we want, I'm thinking bullish soon, but I also mentioned that this market could go down to a certain point. So let's check this out. Mayur, we got it. Eric Faust, how are you, man? Alex Alexandre, what's up, brother? What are the results of a stock getting downgraded? What are the results of a stock getting downgraded?
That's some fundamental stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too sure I understand
It's
that.
like the analysts saying the price target should be lower or something.
Yeah, so here's the thing about this. What I talked to you guys about the other day, I'm looking for a reversal. Until we get a reversal, it's a problem. I said, if we continue going down, we could go as low as 449. That was what I said last week. And I'm sorry, I said 451. It actually hit exactly where we wanted to hit. This is good news for us. This is very, very good news because we're still waiting for that right moment. I warned everybody, you do not play this market. You chill out. Hopefully all of you listen. Gary Lee Gasaway, hopefully you listen. Coach, what's up, brother? How are you? Christina Parazzi, how are you? Bob Aleknis, how are you? Greg, what's up, man? So realistically, guys, it's hitting this right exact line of support. This is what I was waiting for. I thought maybe it could reverse because what we were looking for is for it to hold this part from last week. And I warned everybody, get confirmation. We talked about stay out of the market, wait to see what it does. If you spoke too soon and you said, nah, I got this, then you probably got hurt unless you did a downplay. Ford got downgraded. Will that affect their stock price? We'll talk about that in a second. So on this end right here, it looks like it's beginning to bounce. So does that mean it's fully bounced? No, we are still in observance. We are getting prepared for a huge bullish run. We're going to be making a lot of money in this group. I am telling you that right now. If you're all about making money, give me some hearts because I'm all about making money. Comment money below if you're all about making money. You know what? I'm going to write in money because that's about what we're going to get going. See that? I wrote money. Because it's that time, guys. It's almost that time. We are getting ready for it. All right. But please do not speak too soon. And I'm going to show you something and why I'm seeing already something happening. So last time we saw a market do this was around here where it fell, around here, very strong drops, right? And we're seeing it here. But look what happens before it. Manoi, money. Thank you guys, Alex. See, I like the people. Look at that. Show me the money. That's right. look what's happening. As soon as it falls down and it hits this portion right here, it starts reversing. Now, this is kind of showing us indecision right here, but then we got boom right there, right above the 50-day moving average. That was showing us with strong volume, followed by another day of strong volume, and it began to form this pattern. That's where winners get in. We don't want to go too soon. A lot of people will try to get in today because they're seeing a green candle. That doesn't show us anything. Amit, what's up, man? Mark Cunningham, how are you? It's not showing us that. Do I think I'm liking what I'm seeing? But my opinion doesn't matter. We need facts. Facts is facts. And right now, a perfect spot is right here. If you look at this, stock went down, hit the 50-day moving average, hit this part as well, this resistance, finally bounced once, then kind of showed a little bit of a hesitation, showed us this move right there. And this was a good way to get in because we're seeing a little bit of a move to the upside. So the problem with where it's at now, it's not at a moving day average. So we really want to see a little bit of more of an upside. So we need a strong day. What we're looking for is a strong candle like this around 464, because that's beginning to show the momentum a little stronger. And I think even if it does go down a day or two, as long as you have a long-term option, like a couple of months or something like that, or a month even, you'll be okay. The market does not go past this as much. This is it right here. Now, why do we say as far as confirmation? Because anything can happen. If it goes down even more now, that's what we're waiting for. If it comes down even more, we're looking at the 200-day moving average of 438, 439. That's going to be the next spot. Again, that's going to be news driven. There's usually news manipulation that happens in these moments. So you got to be careful. There will be news. They'll figure something out. But overall, we're not in a bad position. We just, unless you're speaking too soon and you already got in, I'm looking right now, we're still following this trend right here. We're in the nice position here. We are holding this support. It's about that time to make this work. It's about that time. We're waiting to get to 462, 464. Usually I'll be concerned about this line. However, if you look historically with SPY, that line doesn't hold it. Even right here, you can see it kind of goes up. It broke through maybe a couple of days. It might do a little retracement and then it goes up. And that's what this market does. So for you to really say, but Vlad, how do we know this market does that? How do you freaking know that? Well, very simple. Let's go back to a few, let's just go back to 2-year chart. I'm going to show you a 2-year, we'll do daily.
There should be a weekly chart in there.
Let's do a daily. What was that?
There should be a weekly chart in the chart styles.
Okay, we'll do a daily. You can see here. So this is a year chart. The market has its downs, but when did you ever see it go down so much? Last time we really see that was even COVID. Even COVID. I'm going to show you this, guys, on a weekly chart because it's important. I've done this before, I know, but we'll do a 3-year chart to show you kind of what's going on. You see, the only time it really went down was COVID. 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, and that was a shutdown of the economy. The whole market was shut down. Not the market, but the whole freaking industry of things shut down. That was the only time. And look, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, literally in a few months span, we were back. And if you would have just held your stocks, you would have been killing it all the way. Right now, this is what we're talking about, this little move. In fact, look where we're at. We are exactly where we want to be on a weekly basis. We are bouncing off this point. We are getting ready for a huge move to the top because every time it hits this pink line, which is the 20-day moving average, it bounces and it bounces strong every single time. But we just want to get in at the right time. So we're just waiting for that bounce. We're waiting for that next candle. Next week, if you look carefully, you know what's cool? Sometimes it'll bounce once or twice, but the second it bounces, we just have to be confirming it next week. I would not play the market this week. We're just preparing our stocks of which ones we should play next week. I really hope this helps you guys. David Sutton, Matt Baker, Candace Hooper, Chatty Nicholas, Baha Ahmed. How are you guys doing? Felix Vega, what's up, man? Your buddy, Brad, Greg is in here, who has the same birthday as you. All right, Justin Heath, what's up, man? Oh, Bob. Hey, Bob Banish, what's up, bro? I said hello to Bob Banish the other day for you as well. So yeah, overall, guys, we are preparing. You should be really excited about this, and you should be more excited because you're not going to play these stocks because we're going to wait for confirmation. Just in case, even though it hasn't happened in a long time, you always want to be prepared and you want to be smart because here's what could happen. I doubt it, but you never know, right? We could start seeing this go below this line, and then we could have a huge drop to the 430, which if it does, it does. We wait, and we wait. In fact, we might even play some put options. Do not mess with this right now, though. Right now, we're in a situation where we're in a wait. I hope this really gives you some clarity on patterns and not the news. News is going to scare you, tell you, oh my God, this and that. That's designed to manipulate you. You don't see me get upset. You don't see me being scared because I don't listen to it. I don't care because I do what I do and it works for me because I'm not going to fall into it. Right now, our momentum's still down. And that's fine. We're waiting for the reversal. And when it happens, I'm telling you guys, you're going to see a lot of people wipe their accounts, have nothing left. And then we get in, and then you know what people say? This is what usually happens, and it's very discouraging. What happens is people start saying that, oh man, as soon as I got out, now everything goes up. It's just my luck. No, it's not just your luck. It's the fact that you fell into the news, you fell into the FOMO, you fell into all that stuff. Stas Vladimirov. Oh, I like his name, Vladimirov. The whole Vlad thing, something about it just strikes me good. What's up, Stas? Hola, feliz tarde. What's up, Alberto? Hola, mi amigo. Thanks for all the loves and hugs. And hey, Neaton Rise in the building, too. What's up, Neaton? BJ Dane, what's up, brother? All right, cool. So, yeah, please wait till next week. Even tomorrow is going to probably be possibly a sell-off day. Could be a little bearish. Could see another retracement to 448 probably. If I see 448 as a bearish thing tomorrow, we might even see a little bit of a bullishness. I don't know, nor do I care because we're waiting for Monday next week, possibly Tuesday, to see a huge run. I'm really, really, really thinking it's going to be big. I really do. And if not, we're confirming it. That's all it is. I'm going to go by confirmation, not, hey, I'm the Nostradamus of stocks. I'm going to tell you what the future is. I'm just going by the patterns of human behavior. That's all I'm doing. Doing good, man, Dennis. Thanks for asking. All right, cool. Let's check out some of the stocks. I see you posted Sophie multiple times. Now, you said you regret on missing it. I'm going to look at it. I'm going to tell you, did you miss it? Was it luck? We'll figure it out. Yeah. Starting now.
I think there was a catalyst.
Beatrice, Siranga, Gale, how are you? Oh, let's get this going, man. So what stocks we got today, guys? Anybody, if you're new here, I go over any stocks you want us to review. Please add any questions you have. We are here to help everybody to get clarity on the market. By the way, we're running a special on our coaching, one-on-one coaching. If you're looking to change your life, we have group coaching, we have one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested, comment coaching below. So we're doing a few more interviews. So we could set up an interview with you and see maybe it's something for you. We look at your lifestyle, figure out, hey, what is this all about? Tell you what we do. We tell you how much it is. We tell you it's all customized based on your lifestyle, based on what you're trying to do. And our goal is to really help you get out of your job so you could make this as your primary income. So if you are interested, just comment coaching below and somebody will reach out to you and we could set up an interview and see if you're cut out to do this. All right, let's get this going. Catalina Day, what's up? SOFI. Also, we have a webinar as well. So if you're interested in getting a webinar, let me know. SOFI has been running. What do you think going forward? Well, this is an interesting one, huh? So a couple things here I'm seeing right away here. Number one is that the market is, it broke this very strong spot. On top of that, it also broke two very key lines that it hasn't broken in a while, which are the two moving day averages of short term. What do I think? I'm very concerned about this right now because it's hitting the 50-day moving day average. So it's basically used as a resistance and it's holding it very true right to that point. So if you would have asked me if it did go up, I would say probably around there. I don't remember looking at the stock with anybody. So if I did, I apologize. I'd like to hear my vote. Why would you do that to me? No, I'm messing with it. I know. Osama Khalil Mustafa. What's up, man? So this is a nice run. Now, if you're in this stock, to get out of it, it just simply makes no sense. There's so much volume, so much. I like it. Now, I don't, this concerns me. However, there's too much gas in it right now. There's just way too much going on. Good stuff happening. I would say personally at this point, I'm going to show you something right here. The stock is still fairly new. So, but it is holding a resistance that's pretty strong. So if it breaks that resistance, we got something going. So I'm going to show you a 9-month chart on this just to kind of look for myself. In fact, I'm going to have to go a full year based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, so if I look at a year, let's go and annotate here. You could see that the stock is holding this resistance right here. And it has another spot right there. So to me, I would say, for me to feel, I think the stock is going to rock. I do. You could get into it now, but you're also risking for a retracement to the 50% line, which would be to around, hold on. You might be looking at a $2 drop. Okay, so you might look at a $2 drop before it goes up. The safest place to play this right now is above the 200-day moving average, which is the $18 line, which breaks the resistance, this long-term resistance right here. If it does that, guys, well, by that time, that means this stock has gone this way and it finally reversed the trend. Now, considering it's a fairly new stock, still trying to figure it out, I think it could be a great play. I'll give you a good example of what I'm talking about. Look over here. Last time its stock did this, let me zoom in a little bit, okay? Can I zoom in? You'll let me, Elliot, please? Okay, no problem. You could see here, it was going into this nice direction, broke through this area, right? It broke through, started kind of going, but it still held this 50-day moving day average. It was when it broke the 50-day moving average, and it started, you see how it broke this 50-day move, then it started rising up. You want to see it break this 50-day moving average and this 200-day moving average. So the magic number is 18 to get in. 18 to get in. I hope that really helps you really understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, because now the momentum is there. And again, you don't have to believe me. I'm just a guy on Facebook, right? You don't know who I am, but we do have a bunch of paid students, so they'll tell you. The reality is I'm giving you facts here. I'm going based on history. And history is king. All right, Michael Demizio, welcome, man. I hope that helped. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sanjaya KC, how are you? Christina Parazzi, can you check ABML as well? Christina, of course. That's what we're here for. I got you. You know what? I don't know why. I want to give you a like for that. All right, Stephanie Thompson, how are you? Oh, thank you for the likes. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sanjaya KC. Thank you. All right, cool. Glad I could help. James Lewis, what's up, man? You got to say hello. You can't just sit here and not even just say hello.
What's this stock?
I don't know. What's next?
S-Bucks.
Starbucks. Yeah, so Starbucks is good if you're buying white mocha, but let's see if it's a good. So I don't know what's been happening with the stock. Obviously, something's happening here.
They ran out of the white mocha.
Yeah, I think they're short on white mocha, and that's a good drink. So obviously, there's a lot of issues with it. I know myself, there's been a very crazy amount of shortage on staff. They've been closing a lot of locations, major locations too, not even small ones. So at this point, it's all about the reversal of the stock. There's too much. So when you're seeing these lines being so sharp to the downside, it just shows the momentum. The increasing volume is still there. This is showing us here that it's still very bearish, and this is very bearish. There's nothing showing, no indicator whatsoever is showing me that this is ready to reverse. It's just not. It's just not. So I would stay away from it for now and wait for the right signals. We want to see strong volume on the bullish side. Okay, so even like a candle like this with a strong volume like that is good. We want to see some sort of direction in the stochastics that's not here. So, and the market is, having a good day today, and this is what's happening. So obviously not a good situation. So definitely would not trade this right now. Put it on a waiting list probably for a little bit until we see some sort of reversal. Good on you. Been holding bag on Sophie and sold the day, but later that day it flew. And now holding tons of Matterport. We could check out that stock. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. Hope I could help you out with that. All right, guys. Oh, was that 45 or a second ago? All right, guys. So before we continue, I just want to get everybody, if you're enjoying the show, I just want to get it. We're trying to get an actual vote here. If you're liking the show, comment, show below, like I just did right now. We're trying to take a quick thing because we're trying to make some changes if we need to. If you're not enjoying the show, fine. We're trying to see if there's a few people in here. Comment show if you're liking the show.
So we're gonna. A lot of people are saying that they sold SoFi too early, but that was actually a catalyst-driven thing.
Yeah, I don't think you did sold. If you sold it and you made money, good. Thank you, Tamara. Thanks to Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you, Vincent. Yeah, if you sold it, I'm typing in show now. Sophie, guys, you're collecting a lot of money. It's bouncing off the 50-day moving average. It's a perfect time to sell. You don't want to be caught out there. So, in fact, right now, I would not buy it. I would wait until it breaks through. So a lot of shows. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm glad a lot of people liking the show, man. Anybody else? If you comment show below, Elliot's counting. Elliot's counting. We have a thing we're trying to do, so we're trying to figure out. Maybe not somebody doesn't like it. If you don't like the show, just type in anti-show. Okay, cool. Where to next? You're counting, right? Gary Lee, Michael Inizio, got it. What's next?
Ford.
Ford. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Thank you.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I appreciate Osama. I appreciate it. Felix. Felix, you like it too?
Yeah.
My man, Felix. You know, Felix like it. I wonder if Greg likes it. I thought it was all the people who were born on January 11th like it. All right, so this Ford, yeah. So you're saying it's downgraded. I just want to be straight up with you. I don't know. I don't know how it affects the stock. I don't. So if it's something, thanks, Greg. I know I was just messing with you. I know you like it. Oh, hello to Elliot too. Yeah, man, Elliot's here. If you, Elliot's the man right here. He's been helping people since he's been born. So. Here's what I'm going to tell you. I think if there's any news-driven things happening to this stock, it hasn't been showing too much. It had a bit of a downturn. I don't know how downgrading a stock affects it. I just don't. I don't want to lie to you guys and just make up a cool story of what I know. Some things I just don't know. I will tell you that based on this, it could go down a little bit. I think I would not buy this stock right now. I think it's had a nice move. And I mentioned this the other day on this. I said, look, this thing is in this consolidation. It's either going to go up or down. We're waiting for it. It went down based, I guess, again, there's always news manipulation. I think it's going to hit 21. And then from there, we want to see what's going to happen next. That's kind of what it does. It broke through this pink line. It hasn't done it in a long, long time. You could see that. So we want to see if it finishes the day strong up above it, then we could continue going to the upswing, or because of the news, it might go down to 21, and then we're going to see if it breaks down. That's going to give you your answer. If it's below 21, it's giving you your answer. This thing has definitely got some bearishness going on. What's up, Anna Glenn?
Without the news, though, just looking at technical.
Yeah, let's look at.
Are you surprised that this?
No, and that's why. Again, guys, don't listen to me today. Listen to Vlad 2 days ago. I specifically said I would be shocked if this thing is going to go up. I was ready for this to come down anyways. So we could say it's the downgrading of the news. The reality is I expected this. I specifically said I wanted to go down to, I think you said it, to $22. And that's exactly where it's at. So you could go back to our last live. It just makes sense. It just makes sense. So, but at this point, it broke through this line as well. So at this point, we're waiting for it to hit 21. That's where I think it's going to end up. And then we're going to play from there. What's up, David Matthew? Guys, everybody who said show, thank you so much. We got the count, right? Just write that down for us for later. David Matthew White, man, what's up? Brian, no problem, man. Hope that helps. What's next?
Snap.
Snappity doo da, snappity day. Who's into Snapchat? I don't like Snapchat too much. I'm not a Snapchat kind of person. I have been on Facebook before. Do you have Facebook? I have Facebook, you know. Anybody here on Facebook? All right, I would hope so, right? So this stock has been, I think we looked at this, it was Snap. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the company itself. I think just the way they do marketing, the clientele they attract is not really money driven. So it's tough for them to be with that. And they've been struggling with that for a while now. So there's a lot of things with this, but TikTok really killed them. That's fundamental. Overall, you could see this stock has these little drives, but it's been hitting these points of the short-term average. It's just became a consistent stock of bearishness. And so this thing could go up to 40 and then it's going to drop back down. Nothing, I would not invest in this stock unless if I see, you could see this very strong momentum to the downside. If it gets to 50, we could talk. because 50 is showing us a nice reversal to the uptrend. Anything before that, you're just gambling and hoping. You're just waiting to get rocked. So I would not do that. Yes, if you haven't commented, show below. Let me know if you like the show. We're taking a vote, and we just appreciate seeing you guys put the word "show" in there. So thank you, Ramon, for putting that, and everybody else. I see Eric Foss, Osama, Felix, Stas. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Anybody I didn't mention too. It's gonna be a while for me to read all this. All right, Carlos Ochoa, what's up, brother? How are you? Comment show below if you like it, Carlos. Marcos Huguera, what's up, man? Carrie Martins, what's up? What's up, everybody? Dean, how are you? Thanks, man. Appreciate that. So I hope that helps you guys. Definitely stay away from Snapchat. Unless you're looking to do a bearish swing trade. Now, if you've never done a bearish swing trade, there's a great formula for that. If you're new here, I have a webinar that explains to you my 6 simple steps to doing that. If you did not receive it, I have a free webinar for you. Comment webinar below, and I'll make sure one of our team members will provide that webinar for you. It's going to give you great clarity on one of my very good strategies, the bounce profit, and also my paycheck collector. So definitely comment webinar below, and we'll help you out with that. How do you avoid FOMO? Mayur, that's a great question, man. That's a great question. So number one, don't listen to the news. I do go over in our course how to avoid the news, why you utilize the news. But when you're looking at stocks, like for example, I'm going to go to Ford again. It's not about the news. News sometimes almost happens to just instigate what was supposed to happen. How did I predict this last week, a couple days ago? I said I'm going to be surprised if this goes down because I'm looking at human behavior. So when you're listening to different things, I actually have a course that specifically talks about avoiding FOMO. It's a paid course at this point. If you haven't gotten, because you're in this group, it's called the Stock Predator. I literally show you the psychology behind it. If the first 4 people who comment Predator, I'll get you no, don't comment Predator in Facebook. Don't do that. Just comment course below. Comment course below, and I'll make sure to give you logins for that. So the first 4 people, I'll make sure to get you logins for. Just type in course. It's a really good course. It's like a 3-hour, 4-hour long course. Really will give you the psychology. All right, guys. Now what's the next stock?
AMC.
AMC. I've been seeing that today, actually. So AMC, again, guys, another stock that's a very FOMO-ish thing. All right. Can you write down these guys' names? Okay, I got the Mayur. You don't have it? All right. Yeah. So whoever wants the course, comment on the first 4 people, because I have to check, make sure some of you guys already might have it. I'm not sure if you bought it. If you haven't, I got you, but I appreciate that. So I'll make sure to get that for you. One of our team members, either me, a guy, a Chris or Elliot, one of us is going to send you something. And so let me know if you're interested in that course. It's really good. I think you'll enjoy it. AMC has just been going down. Okay. I know today was a day where for some reason people are like all about it because it showed a little promise. It didn't break anything though. So that's how you avoid FOMO. You don't listen to the news. The news is going to say, yes, here it is. And guess what happened? You got rocked because of it. It's not showing anything. It's not showing me any promise at all. I'm not a fan. I won't be a fan for a long time. This stock needs to really, for me, because of all the uncertainty in it, it needs to go around 35. I want to see it above the 200-day moving average for me to really start trading the stock. So please, personally, don't trade the stock, man. It just, my opinion, unless you're doing some quick day trading stuff or something like that. And I just, the bid and ask on there, if you're doing options, I'm not going to go too technical here, but are very, very crazy. And I've seen people just get rocked on this. It's a dangerous thing to play. The only time I would play it is never at this point until it gets to 50, until it gets to 35. All right, what's next? What's up, Tamara?
ABMB.
All right, we got to go. We got to start kind of getting there because there are a lot of stocks here you guys give us. All right, let's get this going, guys. ABMB. So the ABMB is in a very interesting territory right now. All right, so you could see the stock is kind of going in this direction. So I'm going to tell you right now, not a fan of it right this second. Wait till it gets to 180. If we get to 180, I think we saw this one before. I'm still saying the same thing, and I did a couple of weeks ago. Not playing this. We're waiting for 180 because that's going to break the 50-day moving day average. If you look back, anytime it breaks these averages, you see an upswing every single time. It's like magic. Why? Because we're not FOMOing. And now this stock is actually something special because it's over 200 days old. It's a lot. It's almost a year old now. So we have some good history to it. So just like I think they came out at the same time as DoorDash. So very good. Very, very nice. Brian Norris got some stock. Nakia Gray, how are you? How's everything going? Wayne Norris, course below. I see what you did there. You say course below. I get what you did there. Cool. Did you write down all the course people for real?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got everybody in the course thing.
For real.
I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that we got it for real, like the real people. Mitch Stone, how about Virgin Galactic Space?
Is that
a video
It
game?
might be SPC.
All right, we'll check it out. But write that down. We got you. So there's a lot of stocks right here. So Hani Galal, what's up, man? What's next?
Do this one. Affirm.
AFF.
AFRM.
AFRM. Got it. All right. AFRM, again, very similar to Snapchat. This and very similar to Starbucks. The stock's just been on a really bad situation. Again, it's just a new stock. It's beginning to kind of, what happens is with new stocks, sometimes they pop up for no reason because we don't know what's going on. A lot of, it's like at a honeymoon stage, I would say. So this looks like to me is a dating game. All right, that's what I'm seeing. You see the dates. So let's go through the whole relationship. What do you think? Who's down to go over like some relationship stuff here? So this stock has been around for a year, and you could see when the relationship started off right from the beginning. Oh no, we have more to go because this is a lot of good stuff I see here. So let's do 2 years and just kind of go from there. What do you think? All right, here we go. Yeah, so you could see when the relationship first started off, it was a good relationship actually. You know, it starts off, they go on a date, it goes up, everything's great. And then like the first 6 months hit, all of a sudden we got into a little bit of a fight situation, but that's okay. We work on it. We're still kind of in that nice lovey-dovey stage. Oh, and then everything happens. Oh, you cheated on me. This happens. Oh, everything was bad, bad, bad. You know, we make up a little bit. Oh, but it only gets worse. Right? Finally, we go through some counseling. We got a little bit of stage here and things get a lot better. Again, still kind of a new relationship, but it only works so long and then everything drops below the 200-day moving average. So it's just, you know, and the relationship's going south. We might be looking for a breakup at this point. So we got to look. But because the 200-day move, it's a new stock is what I'm trying to say. They go through waves until we either going to get married and kind of, you know, live the life or not. Okay, right now ain't looking like a marriage situation.
Might have got married up top there.
They might have got married on top over here, and things just kind of, you know, the kids came in and things like that. So things like that happen, depending on the relationship, of course. But in this scenario right now, we're looking at this to really go back up. It's gonna take some time because they're still trying to figure it out. Stocks at this age, once they go through these little ups and downs, it's going to take a little bit for it to get back up. So wait, I would definitely not play this for a while until it gets at least to 100, just to see kind of get back to 200-day moving average. Because of its age, 125 would be my magic spot for me to start looking at this stock. Hope that helps you. Art John, what's up? Angel Thompson, what's up? Hani Galal, I said hello already, right? All right, what's next?
BBIG.
Let's move this thing over here.
That thing, oh my God.
I know, it's kind of getting annoying.
It's in the way.
I know. What is it?
BBIG.
BBIG. All right, so BBIG is starting to make a little bit. So this one here, personally, I don't play a lot of the like low number stocks, but when I see good patterns, I will go over it. So this thing right here has held this pattern pretty strong, broke through, which I like. It's now retracing. I think this could be good if we see another upswing. So if it gets around 550, like 60, yeah, I would say $6, we might see a nice move. We need to see if it's going to retrace because right now it did its move already. Yep, and it hit the 50% line, so it could be a good one. So you could either get in a 4.5 to play to the 5.5 or wait till it breaks that and get to 6. Two different spots you could pick from. You decide. But yeah, but I would just wait a second. You know, the stock is not showing huge gains, you know, once they make the big move. So you might just see it kind of come down and continue going down. You may not see that for a long time. What's up, Angel Thompson? How are you, man? What's next?
ABML.
ABML. Yep, ABML. I mentioned this one before, actually. Somebody asked me, I think last week or the week before. I remember that.
A lot of similar ones.
Yeah, a lot of, but I remember ABML, Abimel. Yeah, so this has been kind of bouncing off this moving day average. Eventually, it just kind of fell off. Right now, it's in a bad situation. Still showing very bearish momentum. I would not touch this one. This could be very dangerous. These penny stocks could be really, really bad. Again, personally, anything with an OTC next to it, right here. What is that off the? Oh, forget this. I said it before and I said it wrong.
Over the counter.
Over
Nah,
the-
off the
yeah.
charts, I think.
I think it's something else. OTC stocks are not regulated. That you're just asking for it, man. So just be careful with the OTCs. What's up, Anthony? How are you, man? So again, guys, if you're interested in coaching, we are doing a couple more interviews to set up. If you really think you're looking to make coaching your thing, your exit strategy to do what you want to do in life and make this the thing that's going to get you there. We are doing personal mentorship. We are doing group coaching. We're doing different things right now. If you're interested in getting interviewed for that and see if this could be the answer for you, comment coaching below. Okay, comment coaching below, and I would love to help you out. At least check it out, and we could get you the questionnaire so you could fill it out and go from there. This could be big things. We've had a few people apply, actually. They're joining. A couple of new people joined, so be interesting. They're really excited about it. So, and then we have a lot of people in here who are already members, and they could tell you all about it. What's next?
Oh yeah, this one.
Which one?
Did we go over this?
Yeah, we just went over it.
Good. ADGI.
ADGI. Oh, oops, that was my fault. ADGI. Yep, same thing with these little stocks. Again, this one is just kind of bouncing off this moving day average. I would not play this. When you see these big gaps in stocks like this, could be very, very dangerous, man, because one gap could kill you. There's a lot of momentum going to the upside. Again, if you really, really want to play it on a short-term basis, wait till it gets to 7.5 because it's going to break the short term. You could maybe get a couple dollars in. But again, don't be surprised if it doesn't do that, just because these moves are very short term. I would be careful with stocks like that. Too many gaps. Boonmi Sanusi, how are you? How does earnings come up affect stocks? So earnings, you got to be careful with earnings. So a lot of times, like let's say Apple will have earnings. You'll see the stock go up because everybody feels bullish about it, so they buy into it. So it might have a quick upswing. However, when they play earnings, sometimes even if the earnings are good, doesn't mean they'll go up. So it's really a 50-50 gamble. There are things I teach that show you how you could make money on earnings, whether it goes up or down. As long as it makes a pretty strong move, you'll make money. So there's plays like that. Just playing directionally, it's a 50-50 chance. I'd be very careful. Even if you think so, whatever, I've done it myself and I got burned 50% of the time. So I don't even do it anymore. I learned that years ago. What's next?
OCGN.
OCGN. Let's see. Let me close this because it keeps going off here. OCGN. Again, a lot of people playing these stocks. Like I said, guys, it's going against this bounce right here. So unless it goes through like 5, I wouldn't look at the stock. It has to break that trend, which is right here. So I would just play a lot of other stocks, but these ones. Now, what I teach is how to use options. Options will help you leverage stocks. You could play stocks like Tesla for a fraction of the cost. So I'd rather you do something like that. What's next?
Matterport.
What is it? Oh, Matterport. MTTR, bro. You don't know that? Yeah, and again, this one's very bearish. It's still a fairly new stock, just turned 200 days a couple months ago. So it's kind of coming up to a year, way below its averages. Kind of the same relationship thing we talked about. We're waiting for them to reverse because as of right now, they're getting a divorce. They're thinking about it. They need some therapy to go back up. Right around, I would not look at this stock until it gets its identity back, which means they have to go through the breakup or they have to go through something, find themselves again, and then at one point get around 25, maybe 27, and then we're starting to look back up in life. Not to be negative, I'm just kind of throwing life examples. Mitch Stone, how are you, man? Geoff Campbell, how are you? What's next?
ESPR. He doesn't say N.
ESPR. All right, ESPR, again, it's a therapeutic company. Same thing. Always, they're all kind of bearish. I mean, this stock you might see at some point. Again, it's just straight up gambling. You don't know when or how. There's no explanation to it. You might see it jump up to 6 and then kind of bounce back up just because I see that's what it's going at. But playing things like this, when I mean, the stock's just been so down. You could see the 200-day moving averages over here. It's way below it. You're just playing with dangerous territory. Would not mess with it. And a lot of people like these stocks because they're biotech stocks. So biotechs are more a different strategy. We were looking for that instigating moment. I forget what they call it.
Catalyst.
The catalyst. Thank you. I always forget that word. You're looking for a catalyst. So there's different bots you could get to find out what the catalyst is. Totally different game. I don't play it because you have to wait for when the catalyst is going to happen, when the patent's going to release, if it's going to affect it in a good or bad way. Very dangerous. Could be profitable or could be extremely dangerous. I've met too many people who were not on the profitable side. What's next?
Fubo.
Fubo. I never used Fubo, but it's good for soccer people. But unfortunately, soccer is not the only thing that's going to save them because you can see it's going really down, constantly bouncing, way below its moving day average. Not something I would trade right now. For whatever reason, they're really struggling. What's next?
WFC.
That's Wells Fargo, right? Yeah, Wells Fargo is part of the financial. So we've seen a big stretch. Now we're seeing kind of, if you look at overall, so their overall financials looking like it's beginning to bounce off the 50-day moving average. I would not trade anything right now here. And I would say we would have to wait. We'd have to wait for next week.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much like at that 50 on the Fibonacci. It gave up all of its gains since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. I would not do anything right now. I would wait a little bit. Just see, there's too much indecision right now. It already had a big run. I would have loved to see it right here. And I think we called this play out of multiple times when it broke through all these averages. I remember that. Yeah. I loved it there, and that was a good play. Now,
that was the best entry.
Yeah, that was the best entry. Now the party's over, guys. We're just trying to see something. Party's done. How's everybody? Let's take a little break and let's see how many people are enjoying the show. I appreciated everybody who commented show. Just a quick thing for us. How many hearts can we get? We're doing a little heart break challenge here. We want to see if we could break the challenge of 250 hearts. Let's see what we could do. 150 hearts. All you got to do is click that button. It's the heartbreak challenge. Let's go. And then we will continue our show. All right, let's get this going. All right. Here we go. You count this time. Let's see. See, we got it already at 33. 33, just like that. What's up, Bruce Hudson? Let me get some hearts. Richard Ravanelli. What's up, man? How are you? Thank you. Oh, here we go. Anthony's giving us some love. I see you guys. I see all of you.
I have that right here.
Yeah. Last time, for some reason, all the guys have been winning this challenge. I don't know what. Yep, Anthony's right hand is much faster than most. Good job, Anthony. Looks like you've been practicing the heart challenge very well. Very nice. Thank you. It's between Anthony and I can't tell the picture here of who that is.
Bob.
Is that? That's not Bob.
I saw a Bob picture in there.
I saw Brian. I saw Brian in there. All right, that's it. Anthony's still in the lead here. All right. Yep, we got a few more hearts coming up to a theater near you. All right, cool. I appreciate it, guys. Let's continue the show. We got more to cover. More to cover. It's hard to read who's winning right now, but it's I will say definitely. I'm sorry, it's hard to see the names. I apologize. I see the pictures. Mitch Stone's got something going. GF Campbell, I think, got something in there. Yep. Good stuff, and I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. A lot of you guys are doing very well with this. But we hit our challenge. So Dean Berkey with a nice little heart here. Thank you.
Berkey.
Who's ready for more stocks? Let's do this.
Dean Berkey.
That's a cool name. Where's your next, sir? Thank you, guys. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Just keep those hearts going. Anthony, there's a lot of good right hands around here. Where is it?
DKNG.
Dick Moog. All right. So DKNG, again, very bearish. It's just a sad situation with them right now. I would say this would go on my watch list. We want to put in an alarm just because I'm seeing like this keeps going down. But if you're looking at it from this point of view here, we're seeing kind of a little bit of a flatness on the stochastics happening. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I saw them all come through. And yeah, I just think we have some way to go, some way to go. This is just 2 over here, just yeah, I would like to see this at least get to 35, but this is just gonna take time. This one's just gonna take time. I would stay away from it unless you're doing like a bearish swing trade that I have in my webinar if you haven't gotten that yet. All right, so if you haven't gotten the webinar, comment webinar below and I'll make sure to provide that for you.
AAL.
AAL.
Earnings next week.
So they have earnings next week, guys. So you got to be careful with this one. Again, way below its average. And you could see on this one here, we had a nice little run over here. We had a consolidation. We were waiting to see what happens. Broke through every average. Don't be surprised if we see this stock around 1625 before it does anything else. Definitely do not trade. A lot of volume, a lot of bearishness. Definitely not something you want to trade right now at all. Let me see. Bunmi Sanusi. I'm sorry. Bunmi Sanusi. I apologize if I said that wrong. We'll get you that webinar just for you. Again, guys, I got everybody's list for the course. I'm going to message everybody who asked for the course because I will need your email information and your name to create some logins for you and override the pricing for you. Valery Denisenko. That sounds Ukrainian to me. Valery, what's up, man? I see he's my partner in Ukraine. What's up, man? Justine Yost. What's up? Mark Cunningham giving us another one. Which one's next?
Definitely PG. That was supposed to come after.
PG. Okay, PG is looking pretty good to me. Again, he's one of our elite members. He knows how to find him. Yep, so it looks like it's breaking through here. I like this one. I really like this one. I'd say play this one fairly soon. We could get some good days going. This could be pretty good. If you want to be extra safe, I would say maybe wait for it to break this area. But it looks like it's forming an A to B, B to C, C to D pattern, which is A to B, retracement, C to D. Same thing, A to B, B to C, C to D, A to B, B to C, C to D. And you can see it's A to B, B to C, C. So it's actually kind of, yeah, I'm sorry. I drew that wrong. I apologize. It looks A to B, B to C, C to D. So as long as it breaks to 165, I think we got a good run there. Plus it has good volume, good momentum. It's looking pretty good to me. So yeah, hope that helps. Where to next?
SPCE. What is the significance of the January 21st AMC?
So basically what happens is, okay, so January 21st is the third Friday of the month. And what that is basically is people are talking about the short squeeze. So everything expires. So what happens is if you understand options, I don't want to go too crazy here, just kind of give you a little bit of an explanation. Basically, when you buy options, which are contracts, there's a lot of people buying. Then when they expire, they have to get fulfilled. So if there's not enough, there's something called a float, and you could get so much of it. Basically, we'll have to fill all those amounts, and if there's not enough available, the stock gets pushed up. The issue's been that a lot of people now do it every month. They're thinking, oh, it's going to be a squeeze. It's going to be a squeeze. That's been going on since February, man. Like it's already of last year. Like how many squeezes do you expect to have? And they haven't been coming through. You might get a little bit of something, but go back and look. It hasn't been happening just because people are just hoping. A lot of people are still holding from like a year ago. It's like, they have that whole, what was that?
Diamond hands?
Yeah, diamond hands, the people in Reddit. Like, so that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to kind of rally up every third Friday of the month. That's like their thing.
I think some of it could be people selling calls too.
They do
going down.
They do, yeah. But the main thing, the mainstream thing, and you're right on that. But the mainstream has been like, hey man, we're gonna get all these things filled, and that's what happens. Hope that helps, Jacinta. Amanda Ula, how are you? Mark Chalice, what's up? What's next?
SPCE. I think that.
Yep, SPCE again, bearish stock, been going down for a while. The volume's beginning to come down. Again, nothing I would play here. Yeah, just not a stock for me. This needs to be in a whole different direction, and we're not even close to it. So this is not a stock I would play. Just a company that's struggling right now.
WBX.
WBX, same thing. Somebody asked me the other day about it, and I didn't like it there, but today I still don't like it. You could see the stock has just had nothing going on. Then it went up, went down, went up and down. If I had to say something about it, like if it breaks something like here, maybe. So I would say even like it does have a little bit of a resistance here. So if it gets past 18, I'd say maybe, hey, why not? Let's play it. But anything past like right now where it's at, just don't mess with it. Don't mess with it.
Low volume too.
Oh, Mark Chell. Hey, Vladimir. Oh, he thinks my name's Vladimir, but Vlad is good too. It's probably autocorrect. What's up, brother? What's up, Mark? How are you? What's next?
What sector is this? What is that?
This one I don't even know.
Or is it not showing?
Wallbox? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, this is hilarious. Genus. I say it's hilarious because this is the stock that led me to this program.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took a big loss.
And you'd still be taking a loss. Yeah. So this one again, this is one of those. This is like you want to avoid FOMO, you avoid these stocks. It's weird. Like I could see who's kind of new to this group, who's not. These stocks are what people talk about on social media and these type of things. And guess what? As people get in, look at the pattern. No matter when you get in, you're losing money. And yes, you might make a little. It's like, look, bro, I made all this money right here. And then you get more people in, and the rest of us lose. Yeah, and then God forbid, once in a while, it's like gambling, it's like a slot machine. Slot machine is designed for certain wins once in a while, just so people feel like, yeah, they got this. But it's very controlled by the casino. Same thing. It's kind of like lose. What are you kidding me? I want all this money.
Yeah.
Really? I want to get in.
Right.
Fudge Packer. It's okay, bro. Just hold it. Diamond hands. And we go down. So yeah, not for me.
What's the classic?
What?
Fudge Packer.
Oh yeah.
CHPT.
CHPT. You don't know about that. Any thoughts on Bally, Gifford, American Fun? We'll check it out, Mark. Put it on the list. No problem, Jose.
What's the ticker on that? BGA.
Jeff Tilley, how are you?
Valley.
Huh?
Gifford. I don't know the ticker, but I'm gonna write it down.
CHPT way below its averages. Looking promising, but we want this to reverse. We want the stock to reverse. It's got a very strong downturn. I would say at this point, you got to wait. You got to wait until it gets to 19. It's very interesting because you want it to go up. You want it to go up, and it might go up here, but it's such a, you could play it. You could play it now. The volume's still kind of decreasing here. It is showing us a little bit of a story here, but a professional would not trade this. They would wait until it gets around 19, so it breaks the long-term trend instead of playing the very short play. Personally, that's what I think here. Aviati, husband, Lee, how are you? I'm glad you're doing great, Jeff. You know what? I'll give you a little like. Michael Reed, what's up, man? The institutions control price movement. Yes. Unfortunately, that is true. There's there's definitely a lot of manipulation. That's why I like the way I like to play it. Certain things I teach in my classes is to make sure we avoid the manipulation. What's up? See you later, Mark. Hope you have a great day, man. What's next?
OLB, I believe it is. OLB.
OLB to the downside. So this is a tech company. Again, it's a very new, like not new company, but it's just been very not good. Personally, would not play this. I mean, it's just been to the downside and it hasn't broken anything recently. Again, something like this, you want to put on a watch list if you like things like this to see if it breaks this trend. Because if it does, like get to the 3, even I would say 3, then we got something going and to look at. What's up, Travis? Haven't seen you in a little bit.
I think if
Travis, man, you're a little late. We just broke the whole SOFI down, man. I apologize. You just joined us, but welcome. You could come see the replay.
Okay.
What's next?
QS.
QS. All right, QS really go to the downside, really just kind of playing the same. A lot of these stocks are just like, I could see them being a very like meme stocks and those type of things. So yeah, not something I would play, just not, it's just too down. Sorry, Travis. But check out the video below. We have a lot of stocks. It's hard for me to just go back to the replay things.
XERS. No, Valley Gifford. Oh yeah. BALL.
What is it? Bally? What?
BALLIE.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
IE.
that one. That Valley one. Let's see.
Is that it?
All right.
That's that's Bally. What is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Says BAILLIE.
What is it?
BAILLIE. There.
Oh, okay.
A
Valley
bunch
Gifford.
of them.
Yeah, I mean, this stock has been to the downside. So just because it's a very expensive stock, I will look at it for a second, just because I'm interested to see like what's going on with it, because it's an older. Yeah, so this stock, it just took a plummet, man. Took a big plummet. I'm gonna do a weekly on it real quick, just to kind of break it down. Let's do it. I'll do 4 year, why not? Where it's at now is in a naked territory. And Elliot knows all about naked.
I know about naked.
Let's see.
The drink.
No, I've heard you know about naked recently. So I'm looking here. I'm just trying to see here. Yeah, Elliot's been playing a lot of naked calls lately.
Yeah, right. I would never.
Let me see. Yeah, it's too bearish. It's too bearish. And here's the problem with it. It's really down, and you have a lot of increasing volume here. So increasing volume to the downside, not a good situation. And until it gets around, I would say for you to see a turnaround, you have to go above this 200-day moving average. When it does, you could see there's a lot of good things. It just kind of popped up. So you could see how down it could go after 200-day moving average. So I would not mess with it for a little bit until it goes back up to 210, 215 even. And then we could start playing it again.
Zim.
What is it?
Zim.
ZIM?
Mm-hmm.
No. Zim is going through something very similar to Ford. Okay, so we're seeing that there's a nice little pattern right here of the consolidation. You see that we've got the flag pattern. So don't be surprised. I'm saying it right now. You're going to see this fall to the downside. I can't imagine this thing starts popping up again. Not yet. Not yet. You got to wait. We're still in an indecision situation. You're seeing kind of the volatility. Volatility. Momentum coming down a little bit. So, I don't see it. I think we need to see it bounce back to 58 minimum. Don't be surprised even if it goes below that. So definitely not something I would trade now. I think it's a good stock overall. It just needs to get a little bit retracement first. It's been very stretched recently. What's next?
XERS.
XERS.
What is this?
Yeah, this one is again not the type of stock I like to trade. However, I will tell you on this one, it's a pharmaceutical. So we're waiting for something to happen. It is following this trend pretty strongly, which is good. If it breaks this, like around 2.6, not even 2.6. Hold on. What is it? We're looking at over here. Yeah. Again, like I said, I wouldn't play this. I would maybe, if it goes past 2.7, really maybe, I would say over 3.2, that would be a safe play for me, because now we're switching momentum. You could see a nice little run for the long term to the top, but right now it's on a very downward momentum.
Yeah.
What's next?
Netflix
has been struggling. I love Netflix. I've traded it for so long. I haven't been trading it because it's just not a stock to trade anymore. It's not on the cool factor. So I think the stock is going to kill it, man. I really, 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 really do. We're preparing, and you could see how the volume's beginning to come down. It's at a very nice spot. I mean, Netflix is going to be one that could make people rich or poor. But let's look at this. Who's ready to look at Netflix? Anyone down to look at Netflix? I want to show you something on Netflix here. There's a 2-year chart. We're going to make it a little bit weekly. Let me show you why.
In 2 years, it's never been oversold like this.
Never, ever, ever. Right. And what's happening to Netflix is normal. The reason I love Netflix is because I was playing it for different types of spreads. It was holding this channel for 8 months straight. I know, I looked into it. Very, very strong. It's going back in this channel. I mean, so at this point right now, it's holding here. Okay, so this could be a reversal for us, or we might see it fall down. We're just waiting for the right opportunity for a reversal. Once it happens, once it goes, took around 560 or 580, guys, you want to play that because we might see another run up. But there's a good chance it might even come down to 460. So we're still waiting. We're in indecision with this. It's something you want to have on the list because if you want to put on 460 on it and kind of say, okay, that's where it's at, or even, you could even kind of say, am I wrong? Even like right here,
Yeah.
like around here. So even 480, put it on 480 as a piece because that could be a nice reversal for us. And we could see things moving to the top. What's up, Lee? How are you? Brent Weldon, what's up? What's up, everybody? All right, what's next?
PLTR.
How's the list looking? PLT. Okay. PLTR. Yep, looking like it's all bearish from here. Again, man, these stocks, you got to be careful with this meme stocks. I've heard the stock so many times. That's how I know. And you could see that, it created this little Nike swoosh, but then it says, instead of saying just do it, it says just drop it. And it's been dropping the whole time, man. Dropping, killed a lot of accounts, and that's what PLTR is known for, killing one account at a time. I would not play this at all. If we want to see anything, we want to see the breakout out of it, and we haven't. We have not. A breakout from this would be around 20 for us to even look at it. Otherwise, we're gambling. They are pre-earning stocks. My friend calls them that. Yeah, they are. They're crazy looking stocks. And if you look at the last few earnings on these stocks, they weren't really crazy. Not this one, at least. Maybe some other ones.
LM?
But yeah, I could see what he's saying. Huh?
LM?
LM?
Yeah. It's either
L-
LM or IM, but I doubt it's IM. Yeah, it's not.
I don't know what that stock
It was
is.
a typo.
There's a typo. Okay, cool. Maybe he was saying they were trying to say, yeah, I am good.
Baba.
Check out Baba. All right, Baba's looking like it's it could be something good. It's not yet, but it could be. What I'm liking seeing is I'm seeing that the stock has been in a very downward trend, broke that trend, beginning to break out of this. So it's forming this. So I think this could be a good one. You just have to understand it might have a little bit here and there. So as long as you're okay with holding it through, I think the next month or two, you're going to see just a nice upswing to it. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I saw a couple of things pop up here. RBLX by Baja. Ha ha ha. All right. So yeah, it looks like to me it's kind of like very strong channel just from the 200-day moving average. Again, trying to find its identity. I don't see this leaving anytime soon. Definitely not something I would trade until maybe like around 110. If it gets to 110, we're beginning to show that the stock is beginning to show like a different identity. So right now, not something I would do. Mayur, bro, seriously, man, thank you for being so engaged and helping us every week. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. All right, Jeff, hey, thanks a lot for joining, man. I appreciate it. We're about to wrap it up ourselves over here. What's the next? FTNT. Oh, that typed that in wrong?
Yeah.
I did. FTNT, boom. FTNT is looking like it has a nice, this could be something good right here. It could be. Okay, so we got the support line here. Ooh, man. Okay, so we got a support line. I could see this right here kind of forming, but it is below its moving day average. I think this could be a good play if it breaks here, but to be really safe, 40.
Yeah, what's that, 340?
340. I would say 340 is a good number. A couple of reasons. One, let's just look at this real quick. Fibonacci and this one. Yeah, did I call it? Right, like right around here, right? So yeah, it's right around 340 mark. Because 340 is going to break a 60% increase, basically means that it's going to break all these lines. It's going to break this trend. And we're looking now to go into that nice A to B, B to C, C to D pattern. But we need to break 340 for us to get full confirmation. No problem, Baja. Not a problem. Dean, thanks. Jeff, see you guys later. Anything else?
That was it, man.
All right, guys, it's been a pleasure doing business with you today, man. I hope we've got a lot of stocks down today. Hey, guys, if you're interested in what you're seeing, please, Dave Sutton, see you later. Check out our coaching program. We're doing some interviews, comment coaching below if you're interested. Group coaching, normal coaching, we do one-on-one coaching. If you never got the webinar, comment webinar below. So coaching, comment coaching. If you were coaching, webinar. If you haven't gotten the webinar, it's going to teach you some amazing things. Anybody interested, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you guys Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be a huge day. I'm going to tell you right now, big bullish place coming up. Make sure you join. Tell your friends to join. Make sure you invite them through your link. You can click invite. We'll definitely appreciate it, but it's going to be a huge time next week. Definitely, highly recommend you join. Other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you